Growth and development. The final syllabus area in your UPSC CSE Optional Economics Paper 1. Syllabus. Growth and development. Theories of growth. Harrod's model. Lewis model of development with surplus labor. Balanced, unbalanced growth. Human capital and economic growth. Research and development and economic growth. Process of economic development of less developed countries. Mirdal and Kuznets on economic development and structural change. Role of agriculture in economic development of less developed countries. Economic development and international trade and investment. Role of multinationals. Planning and economic development. Changing role of markets and planning. Private-public partnership. Welfare indicators and measures of growth. Human development indices. Basic needs approach. Development and environmental sustainability. Renewable and non-renewable resources. Environmental degradation. Intergenerational equity development. Growth and development syllabus. Next, reference. First reference, Growth and Development by A.P. Thelwall. Next, second reference, Growth and Development by M.L. Jingen. In addition to my class notes and study material, you can read these two books. In my class, I will give detailed notes covering all topics given by UPSC. Then, next, in growth and development, we study first growth and development theories. Harrod-Dome growth model. Harrod-Dome growth model. Lewis theory of unlimited supplies of labor. Balanced and unbalanced growth strategy. Dualism. All these theories are really interesting. All these theories are growth and development related. Next, planned economic development process of Indian economy. Economic planning in India we have to study in detail. Planned economic development process of India from first 5-year plan to 7th 5-year plan. We followed a centralized planning system. First 5-year plan we started in 1950-51. From 1950 to 1990, we implemented 7 5-year plans in India, giving more importance to government in economic activities. Centralized plans, first 7 5-year plans in India. In 1992, we started indicative planning in India. Under indicative planning, we are giving more importance to private participation in economic activities. So 8th 5-year plan we started in 1992, indicative in nature. 8th 5-year plan, 9th 5-year plan from 97 to 2002, 10th 5-year plan from 2002 to 2007, 11th 5-year plan from 2007 to 2012, 12th 5-year plan from 2012 to 2017. These plans indicative in nature, indicative plan. After 12th 5-year plan, here in UPSC we have to study Niti Aayog in detail. Then next general topics, growth and development, role of investment in growth and development. Finally, environmental economics, limited topics. In your UPSC CSE Preliminary General Studies Paper 1 and Mains GS Paper 3, you can expect questions from growth and development areas. Areas like indices of, areas like welfare indices, measurement of economic welfare, human development index, physical quality of life index. You can expect questions from planned economic development process here in India. You can expect questions from environmental economics. After international economics, growth and after international economics, we can expect maximum number of questions from growth and development in CSE Optional Economics Paper 1. In class we noticed two references mainly. Growth and development by Thirlwall, second. Growth and development by M.L. Jingan. For environmental economics, you can read one book by Karpagam. Again, for environmental economics, Google search. From Google, you will get required information. Next, previous year questions from environmental economics. UPSC CSE 2022 Economics Optional Paper 1. Read question paper specific instructions. Yes, question number 1. E. According to Hishman, unbalanced growth can be through social overhead capital (SOC) or direct productive activities (DPA). Discuss. Direct question from syllabus. Direct question from our classroom notes. Clear. 10 mark question, you can answer this question in 150 words. Point wise presentation. Clear. All points you can collect from our class notes. Next. So here in this question, according to Hishman, unbalanced growth can be through social overhead capital or directly productive activities. Please underline discuss. You know meaning of discuss. It is entirely different from our discussion. Clear. So please find out the correct meaning of word discussion. Okay. In classroom we will discuss. Clear. UPSC angle we will discuss in our classroom. Clear. In UPSC we have to give maximum points. Point wise presentation is really good. Next. Question number next. Question number 5. D. Show that in Hadot's growth model, in equilibrium, path of investment is exponential. Again, a direct question from syllabus, directly from our classroom. Clear? Here, in UPSC CSE Harrod and Dome growth model, you have to give more importance to Harrod and Dome growth model. At least one question guaranteed from Harrod and Domer growth model. Here, show that in Domer's growth model, in equilibrium path of investment is exponential. 10 mark question, you can answer this question in 150 words. Next, question from environmental economics. Question number 5C. With the appropriate examples, discuss the difference between the flow and the stock concept of renewable resources. Can the availability of one of these two resources be less for the consumption of future generations? Justify your answer. Highly significant question. Clear? So, sustainable development, you know. We are giving more importance to sustainable development. The objective of India's 12th five-year plan: achieve faster, inclusive, and sustainable development. Everything should be sustainable in nature. Sustainable agriculture, sustainable development. Brundtland Commission defined sustainable development: meeting the present generation's requirements without harmfully affecting the aspirations of future generation or coming generation. This way, Brundtland Commission defined sustainable development. Why? Because resources are scarce in nature. Clear? So, sustainable development is highly significant. This question also from our class. With appropriate examples, we have to give examples here. Discuss. Underline discuss. The difference between the flow and the stock concept of renewable resources. Difference between the flow and the stock concept of renewable resources. First part of question. With appropriate examples, discuss the difference between the flow and the stock concept of renewable resources. First part of question. Second part. Can the availability of one of these two resources be less for consumption of future generation? Second part of question. In second part of question, you have to justify your answer. Clear? Only 10 mark. So we have to write this question 150 words. Clear? So here we can add more points, but given word limit is 150 words. So everything will be within, all points will be within 150 words. Yeah. Next, question number 6. What do you mean by the warranted rate of growth? Explain the knife edge instability problem of Harrod growth model. Again, question directly from Harrod Domer growth model. Clear? Warranted rate of growth. Underline. Explain knife edge instability problems. Next, explain. In Harrod growth model. 15 mark question directly from syllabus. Next, question number 6, B. Following Arthur Lewis briefly states the sources of unlimited supplies of labor and explain the mechanism of development of a dual economy of less developed economy. 20 mark question. Clear? 300 words. So look, first part of question, following Arthur Lewis briefly states the sources of unlimited supply of labor. Sources of unlimited supplies of labor. We know Arthur Lewis. Arthur Lewis theory of unlimited supplies of labor. According to Arthur Lewis, developing and underdeveloped economies with surplus, unlimited, uneducated, unemployed labor force. Especially the unlimited supplies of labor we can see in primary sector of underdeveloped developing economies. Clear? You know, disguised unemployment is prevailing in underdeveloped developing economies. By disguised unemployment we mean here marginal productivity of labor is zero. Disguised unemployment is a common feature of most of developing underdeveloped economies. Clear? According to Arthur Lewis, during the process of development of an economy, we have to give more importance to secondary sector. By secondary sector we mean industry and manufacturing. Secondary, according to Lewis, secondary sector can create unlimited employment opportunities, and secondary sector can absorb the excess unlimited, uneducated, unemployed people from countries' primary sector. By primary sector we mean agriculture, animal husbandry, fishing, mining. So developing economy is primary sector with unlimited, unemployed population. According to Lewis, the secondary sector can adopt, the secondary sector can take, the secondary sector can absorb the excess, unlimited, unemployed people from economy's primary sector. This way we can solve the problem of unemployment in a developing economy, according to Lewis. Here in India we have to give more importance to secondary sector. Why? Because secondary sector can create unlimited employment, huge employment secondary sector can create. Make in India is highly significant. We have to promote Make in India program. We have to create more employment in an economy, because Indian economy is the fastest growing economy in the world. Now power is shifting from west to east. India, the fastest growing economy in the world. So we have to give maximum importance to secondary sector, manufacturing sector. Industrial production we have to increase. We have to create more domestic, we have to increase more domestic production. We have to produce more goods domestically. So development of secondary sector is really good for us. Why? Because secondary sector can create unlimited employment opportunities. So we can apply Lewis model of development. Clear? Really interesting theory. Here, in second part of your question, explain the mechanism of development of dual economy of a less developed country. Again, another interesting area, dualism. Dual economy. Clear? So, this question you have to answer in 300 words. 20 mark question. Clear? Directly from syllabus. Distinguish between, next question, growth and development. Distinguish between Gender Development Index GDI and Gender Empowerment Measure GEM in terms of their components and constructions. Again a direct question. Gender Development Index, Gender Empowerment Measure, a GS topic only. Clear? 15 mark question. Next, we can study that question, simple question only. Next question. Question number 7. C. Illustrate Jagadish Bhagavati's doctrine of immiserating growth. 15 mark question. Again a direct question. Immiserating growth by Jagadish Bhagavati. Clear? Directly from class. Clear? Next question. Next question. Question number 8. B. Question from environmental economics. Why do developing countries rely on shaping a permissible level of pollution and impose it uniformly across all polluting units of the same kind? What are the problems associated with such a control method? Mark 15 mark question. General question only. Clear? From environmental economics. The next question, again from environmental economics. Question number 8. C. What are the major achievements and failures of COP, Conference of Parties 26? Again a general question only. From environmental economics. Glasgow Climate Change Conference, UNFCCC, COP 26. United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. General question only. So in growth and development, questions from theory side. Harold Dome growth model. Theories like Harold Dome growth model, balanced and unbalanced growth strategies, big push growth model, dual economy growth theories. The next, all the growth theories are really interesting. Next, general questions. Next question from planning and economic development in India. Planning and growth and development process of Indian economy. Next, environmental economics. In environmental economics, we can expect a general question. Clear? So this is your growth and development.